What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. Happy Hump Day? Tuesday? What is today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Now everything is dark again. What is happening? We'll just deal with that. We'll just be a little bit washed out. No problem. No problem. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's going to be a great day. I got a couple of things that we want to talk about today. Something that we've been talking about that has been commonly requested. Probably one of the most long-term requested thing in all of Hero Wars. We're going to talk about that. Talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about, let's see. Bam. Okay. We're going to talk about a milestone that we're about to reach. Very excited about that. And we'll do some just general purpose Guild Wars and stuff. Let's say hi to the chats before we get too far into things. I see a penguin there in the live stream. Limbicago, Mike Madness, welcome back. Aloha, Richard. Denny, good to see you, my friend. Raging Turnip, D Warman running the show. Donkerton, Truziu, Clutch, Lady Magic. Hey, Charlie. What's up? Deuce. I Fix It with an excellent comment on my video this morning. Thank you so much for sharing that. I did pin that comment. It's a great comment. April, welcome back. Titans are boring. Yes, they are. Yes, Titans are boring. Titans are very boring. But let's get into this discussion real quick. The title, let's see, refuse. The title discussion that, it's something that people have been asking for a long time, and that is new Titan elements. And there's some pros and cons to this, and I'd love to hear everybody's thoughts as we kind of work through it. And I'll highlight a couple of them as we go. There are 3 Titan elements: Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm sorry. Earth, Water, and Fire, not Earth, Wind, and Fire. A commonly requested addition to the game, new Titan elements. We've seen things like Wind and Darkness and Light. And the reason why I'm here on my my mobile account is because we do have some level of precedent for these elements existing. Now, in the castle ruins, we have these hydras, right? The Hydra fight. We have earth, water, and fire, but we also have darkness, light, and wind. Okay, all right. So that's one thing. That's one thing. Over on Hero Wars Facebook and web, we actually have Seymour. And Seymour is he's a darkness titan. Okay? If you paid attention to the lore and the story and everything about Seymour, this main boss of chapter 15 on Hero Wars Facebook and web, we have this fight with this darkness based titan. So we're right there. Like, we're right on the cusp of, I wouldn't say a justification for additional Titan elements, but we're not far from them being able to design additional Titan elements. Like, the basis is already there, right? You could just build a wind and darkness and light handful of Titans. You could even make Seymour the darkness super Titan, right? One super Titan, one tank, one support, one damage dealer, marksman. I guess all of them are marksmen or whatever. And you can add in additional elements. Why would you? Well, there is this argument that Titan fighting is boring, but that's completely subjective, right? Some people love the idea of Titan fighting. Some people love the strategy behind a limited number of combatants instead of, the 55 heroes that we have access to. Okay, Brentus says no more Titans. Elaborate, Brentus. If you're going to make a statement in my chat, I would like you to back it up with why. Okay, that's part of the reason why I want to have this discussion. So they could, on the Nexters side of things, on the Hero Wars side of things, they could make a ton more money, right? They would make a ton more money adding new Titans. And we're going to talk about the additional Titan, not the additional element, in a little bit. All right? Adding Titans to current elements would be more balanced. The addition of a new element could hinder your dungeon progress depending on how deep you are. Toons, that's actually not true, because the elements are actually the difficulty of the various rooms are based on the element, not on your overall score. Okay, so what I mean to say is if you've defeated 100 Earth Titan rooms, but only 5 Fire Titan rooms, your Fire Titan battles aren't at level 100, they're at level 5, right? So they can make more money, right? They could add variety to Titan fighting, but obviously, like, the big downside would be an additional, it would push the end game that much further away. And we're not talking about for whales, the people that, that supposedly are the ones bankrolling everything, but also for the individual. Not only am I going to have to, level up a team of 5 to be competitive in Guild Wars, but I'm going to need to level up, 3-ish more Titans, which everybody that's competitive in Titan fighting has to do that anyway. They have to level up 8-ish Titans, right? Maybe 7. Maybe you can get away with 7 if you have the right 7. But how is it any different than adding a new hero constantly? If we add more Titan elements, Nexters can make totems more accessible. Okay. No more Titans because it's rock, paper, scissors, not rock, paper, scissors, Spock. Okay. How about a 5th Titan per element? All right, so let's just weave this in. Like Toons mentioned already, what we could do instead of having an additional element added to the list, we could have 5th Titans added to the lineup. All right, we already have 4 of each element. Let's stick to the Earth Titan team because we do have that Earth Titan event active on Hero Wars Mobile. Angus, Avalon, Eden, and Silva. We add a 5th. Everybody gets a healer Titan. Let's just say for the sake of it a healer Titan. All right. Another Titan to level up, another Titan to spend resources on, another Titan to pull sparks of power out of, another Titan to spend, another Titan to change up the meta, right? It would drastically affect fights in the Facebook and web version of the game, because you would basically have to. You would either have to have 4 or 5 Titans, because if you had 3 of the same element, you would just get run over by people that had 5. Right? Because their totem would charge so much faster than yours. Right? Add a healer to fire. Okay. More healers per element except water. Okay. No new elements, says Hero Wars Guide. Okay. A 5th Titan per element makes sense on mobile since there are no totems. I could see that, Scott K. I could see that argument. Make it a mobile introduction. But a lot of people would be upset about this. And to me, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but to me, the reason why everybody's going to be upset about this is because they're adding something new in the game that you have to spend on, right? That you need to spend on in order to be competitive at the super high levels. Okay. Never mind the fact that they're adding 4 new heroes a year. Never mind the fact that they're adding, 30 skins a year. Right? What about pets for Titans? Yeah, the new Fire Titan will have a charm. No, please, no more Titans. It's too expensive to upgrade even 1 Titan, let alone a full element. Is it, Fahim? Okay. I don't want to quit, but they change things this rapidly. I will quit. Well, Fahim, the good news is they only make 1 big change per year. Only 1 big change per year. And I would be happy to be proven wrong, but they only make 1 big change per year. So I would imagine that this big change would either, come in a year that hasn't had anything big happen to it. We haven't had any big changes on Hero Wars mobile or Facebook and web yet this year. We've had small changes, reworks, hero additions, skin additions, but nothing big, like the addition of the Ascension system that came last year, the addition of the Hydra and Titan artifacts, and the dungeon and the Titan skins were both happening last year on Hero Wars Mobile. Jack says Titans are the worst part of the game. Okay, personally, I'm against all the new skins. I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you at all, Finkelzo. I think the addition of skins, I think they're going to run out of skins, and they're going to have to start just increasing heroes beyond the point that they ever thought that the hero would ever get to, when they add a 5th and a 6th skin to certain heroes. If you don't want to spend in this game, you will have to be satisfied with less power. That is how the game works. 100% correct, Zol. 100%. And really, the average spender spends $125, right? That's the average of the average. And we know that only a very small percentage of players actually do spend. So the people that spend in order to keep up to stay competitive, they would be the ones most affected, I guess, in the short term. But in the long term, it would just increase the number of Titans that we would have to potentially level up in order to be effective. And I think that there is a lot of Hero Wars players that are only playing the game for the Titan side of things. They're not interested in leveling up the heroes. They're not interested in being competitive in the arena. They're not interested in the Guild War hero fights or the Global Championship hero fights. They're not interested in that. They only want to be the Titan fighting team, okay? They don't care about everything else. But they're not the ones designing the game. They're not the ones coming up with, growth for the game. Right? Arguably, there were 2 big changes on mobile last year with both Titan artifacts and Titan skins. Agree, Scott. Okay. Yep. A 4th set of Titans could totally change the Guild Wars, which would make the game more interesting. Okay. When you have kids, you make them play dungeon. Tell them it's a dungeon crawler. Josh Hamilton with a cool idea. Fire Titan healer's healing skill is called Cauterize Wounds. Okay. They are already introducing a new line of skins. Finkelso, I believe it's going to replace the Halloween skins, though. To be fair, I think it's replacing an existing rotation of skins. I don't think that they're going to add another round of skins to the annual rotation. At least I don't think so. They might, but I don't think so. Let's see. Titan campaign where many Titan resources could be collected would be more fascinating than the dungeon. Maybe count that. Maybe that's the answer. In order to add in a 5th Titan or a 4th, 5th, and 6th element, they need to add some kind of campaign for the Titans. Now you might say, well, that's the dungeon, right? Just do the dungeon. But what if they added, like they had on Hero Wars Facebook and web, they had they had these Titan missions, Titan specific missions, right? You had to use your Titans in chapter 14. Mobile players don't have privy to that, unfortunately. It was a really cool little, you know, side mechanic. But, you know, consider when they added the Ascension system. They added the whole guild raid system in order to give you ways to accumulate the resources needed to level those things up. Those the Tree of Wisdom and the Ascension Totem thing. That could be a way to fix things. Good point. Good point. Next year doesn't actually take money out of your wallet. Are you sure? I bet you I can find some people that would believe otherwise. The game is a money-making machine. Free to play is possible, but you'll never get strong enough. Yep. By the time you get where you're strong enough, they'll have added more stuff. We need wind titans. Okay. Common statement. We need wind titans. Why wind titans and not something else? That's always been the curious thing for me. But if they were to add these, people would be throwing fits. There would be some level of boycott, right? I like to throw out the term vocal minority, right? A lot of people would make a lot of noise, but in the grand scheme of things, it actually wouldn't be that many people, and the game would still continue to get, you know, thousands of new downloads every single day. People coming back to play the game. You'll have, you know, players like me that are just trucking along, spending $20 a month on the game, you know, $30 a month, $10 a month on the game. The game would it would be just fine. And then 6 months later, we wouldn't be complaining about it. Do you guys remember how much we were complaining about Titan artifacts on Hero Wars Mobile? For like months. There was a whole boycott movement. They started the influencer summit, and there was 10 influencers, and we had all, you know, we had Bambi the note taker and all this craziness, right? And then the similar thing happened with the Titan skins, and they were like, oh no, it's not going to be a pay to win aspect. The Titan skins are not going to be pay to win. And to a degree, they're not. They are. You can buy some bundles here and there, and there is an event here and there that you can get, you know, additional dungeon coins. But the bulk of us we just move on, right? It's a game. It's a game, right? Really, how much does it affect you? You want to get that banner? You want to get that global championship banner so you can say that you did? Yeah. I always thought we should have that. There are graphics like that at the Summoning Sphere with your Titans and your heroes. Scrolling. Exuvium says, a Titan campaign on mobile would actually be really cool. Rewards would be Titan potions. Not only Titan potions, but artifacts and skin stones. All the resources that you would need. Titan soul stones. Have Titan, like, you see how we have this Astrid and Lucas mission and this Celeste mission right here? How cool would it be if there was a way to farm Titan specific soul stones? Like if I just wanted to farm Angus soul stones, and the super Titans were available at the later end of the campaign. Chris Wilson joining the YouTube Guild. Chris, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Chris has chosen to support me in Hero Wars Central with a little bit of money. I believe it's 99 cents a month. And Chris, hit me up on Discord after this. We'll get you added to the private chat and the early access stuff and all of that. But if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, absolutely free. It takes like 2 seconds to click that like button. I see that there's about 130 of you watching, but only about 40 of you have pressed that like button here on YouTube. It would mean a lot to me if you would just click the like button, if you found what I'm saying interesting or helpful or educational or whatever. And it's absolutely free. Absolutely free. Nobody's going to bill you later. There won't be an invoice. No interest. It's like same as cash financing. What's up, Vincent? Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me. It really does. As for the number of elements, it should be an odd number, 357. There are already some expanded rock, scissors, papers variants to 5 modalities. Okay. We should have more fairy dust. It is a real limiter to your Titan artifacts. Oh, 2/4s, that's kind of a different thing. Oh, Vincent B joining the YouTube Guild. Thank you so much, Vincent, for joining. We have 2 new members today. That's awesome. Vincent, I really appreciate your support. Thank you. Why is my video so grainy? Ooh, Steve, click the refresh button. Click that refresh button. Click that like button like it's a part-time job. That's funny. So the downside is it's more expensive. But really, is anybody in my chat right now? A player that has more than one maxed out Titan on any version of the game? I'm curious. Is there anybody in the 125, 130 people that are watching right now? Destiny 2 patch notes are available. Is there any of them? Any of you at all that you have Crazy Kid, you have 4 completely maxed out Titans on web. You maxed out level, maxed out star evolution, maxed out artifacts, maxed out skins. 4. That's impressive. I like it. Okay. I have a couple of maxed out Titans. Okay. Not close to maxed out anything. So maybe I was no, just the stars. Okay, all right. So maybe I'm not gonna say that there's not some people in my chat and in my greater community that have maxed out teams. It's not what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying that the average player will never get there. And while that's a tough thing to say and an even tougher thing to hear, it's all about expectation setting with this game, right? I'm never personally going to be a 6-star totem. Maxed out Titan bridge troll. Like, that's never going to be me. And by the time I get anywhere near that, they will probably add new stuff. So the argument that it's costing more to get to the same competitiveness level, ultimately it probably doesn't affect us all that much. But on the other side, it adds a little bit of variety. It adds a little bit more interest to the effectively solved meta of Titan fighting, right? Effectively solved. I see lower power Titan teams being stronger teams. Okay. It takes star level number, artifact number, and pieces, skins, etc. It's hard to max out one Titan in even almost 3 years for me. I don't have one. I don't either. I don't have a single maxed out Titan on any of my accounts. I'm a light spender. I'm not a heavy spender. I know people that spend, $500 to $600 a month. I know people that spend over $1,000 a month in this game. Like, I'm not going to compete with those players. Those are going to be the players that are going to complain, right? Those players are going to be the ones that are going to complain and threaten to leave and, gnash their teeth and threaten boycotts and all of this. I'm playing with a little plastic wrapper. Sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear that. If they're max, what's the fun in building? Exactly. I think that I may even be more interested if they had more variety. Like if they had a darkness Titan that interacted really interestingly with the fire with Moloch. Like if they had a really solid light healer that would allow you to use Moloch as a tank and would promote a different strategy altogether than what you're already dealing with, I feel like that would be so much more interesting. I'm not condoning this, right? I'm not saying that they should do this. It's just something that people ask about a lot, right? And like the element groundwork is already there. They already have 6 elements in this game. They already do. I think it's coming. I think it is coming. Probably in the next year or 2. I think they'll introduce an additional Titan element, if not 3 more. Moloch is your tank? Okay. I love Moloch. I think he's the coolest looking of all 3 of the tanks. I think he's the coolest looking. I haven't found him to be effective. But, he is effective in certain lineups. 550k fire team that can beat 100% time at a maxed out water team. Okay, that's nice. I wouldn't mind seeing a bunch of new Titans that synergize more different elements. I just don't want to see any more totems. Yeah, no more totems. Things like that are difficult just for the sake of being difficult. Like, let's be very clear here, and let's transition into other things, but let's be very clear here. I don't like totems at all. I think that totems, for the sake of it, is it's a poorly designed system that you need to have. It doesn't add any interest. It adds this artificial carrot on a stick, right? That's just outside of our reach. That we know how to get there. It's just way too expensive to do it. It's something that they added into the game to get people specifically that are willing to spend more. Right? And the rest of us, if we get lucky and get a totem fragment at Winterfest or during the one or two handful of season nature, what was it, the nature season and the elemental season, that we had access to a random totem fragment. I think that those are just, here you go, guys. I think it's a dumb system. I think it's incredibly dumb. The way that they implemented the Titan skin system, in a way, feels very similar, except you can't spin towards it. So I'm not as mad about the Titan skin system, on mobile, I should say, because there's not a way to spend to get to it faster, right? You have to spend several hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on the big money blue balls in order to guarantee additional totem fragments. You can't really do that. You can't really do that on mobile for the Titan skins on mobile. And, in a way, the artifact system on mobile is also different from that. It's also safe from that, because you have to build up heroes, and it's achievable in order to fight the Hydra, in order to collect the necessary resources. Yeah, you can buy and get more fragments to evolve and level up your totem. Your Titan artifacts on mobile, but it's not as much of a blatant cash sink, right? I think the totem system is possibly the worst system in all of Hero Wars. Yeah. I think that's the first time I've ever said that out loud, but yeah, I think it is. I think it's the worst. There's no strategy behind it. It's completely random. Spend more money, get more power. There's no building teams to make a better chance at getting... I think the interactions of the totems are interesting if they were more free to play. Okay. I cannot find anything about Titan artifacts and which one should be first forged Titan in your website. Am I missing? No, Lefty River. I've intentionally left that empty because I don't know. Also, I kind of know now. I just haven't really spent some time on it. Definitely haven't spent any time on the website. Let's see. You see Zhu event news? Zhu event news. I have not. I don't see any Zhu event news. Oh, wow. There's a cool new... Check out this avatar. This is the new avatar for the May Heroes Way. Kind of cool. I like it. Check Discord. Only thing I've seen on mobile is the new ad expedition. Check Discord. Brentis, you'll have to be a little bit more specific. I'm a part of a lot of Hero Wars. A lot of Hero Wars stuff. Galisad's jerk. I think it's a cool avatar. I think it's a really cool avatar. If they add new elements, add an extra Titan 30 max. So this way strategy... Oh, I like that. Mike, I like that idea. How groundbreaking. How much would that shift things up? Like, how crazy would it be? I do find it kind of funny. A lot of the complaints that I hear from Tim, Tim, the guy that runs the Hero Wars Mobile the GOAT Facebook page, he doesn't want any new changes to heroes because he's already, like pets and the Ascension system, because he's basically already maxed out. Why am I getting clapped so hard? I guess I haven't died yet. Don't die. There we go. Big crit from Zhu there. I think I'm more on board with new Titans now than I was before I started this live stream. Like, I wanted to just chat about it a little bit. Discord Hero Wars Mobile posted on Discord Zhu stuff. There is not a Hero Wars Mobile Discord. There's an unofficial one. Sneak Peek posted something about Zhu. Let's go take a look. In Sneak Peeks. Oh, it's on the update. Spring is full of life. A great big bouquet of sales and discounts await you. Okay. This is for Hero Wars Mobile, guys. This is the new update on Hero Wars Mobile. Let's see. Zhu's special shop. Visit it to purchase the hero himself and a ton of valuable items. Okay. The Spirits Will Heal Me skill now restores much more health, while the ICU skill triggers quickly and lasts longer. Interesting. So let's talk about it a little bit. The Spirits Will Heal Me. The Spirits Will Heal Me. Where you at, Zhu, my boy? It's Lilith. There we go. Okay, the Spirits Will Heal Me. If Zhu is not under control effects after the first skill of use, he regenerates some health. So he regenerates a lot of health now. If he uses his ultimate, he regenerates a lot of health. A lot more health. And, whoops. And, let's see. The ICU skill triggers quicker and lasts longer. So the blue skill is the skill where he speeds up his attack and focuses on the furthest enemy, typically the one in slot 5 on the enemy team. So he's going to have a longer duration on this ability, which I don't know what it is because I don't have this ability maxed out. It's just at level 1. And he gains more health whenever he does that. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. I'm here for it. I wonder how that's going to affect the Hydra. If that's going to change things. Because I have read that, you know, if you level up Zhu too high, he starts to lose effectiveness there. What's up, Glenn? That is the health return at the end of his invulnerability. Okay. Might interfere with Mojo Zhu on Hydra. So that is a big concern. If there's an event, I hope I can get more lycanthrope things. I bet there is. A Zhu shop. Yeah, I bet there will be. Let's see. New Titan element could be fine, but I would like for them to drastically increase the rate we can obtain Titan artifact components and Titan skin stones. Okay. Leveled up Orion, and now he does less damage. That's a big problem. That's a big problem, guys. It's a big problem to me. That's another terrible part of this game. Another extremely terrible part of this game. You can over-level heroes, and you can't backtrack them. It's garbage. Does Yasmine, Celeste, Dante, Morgan, and Astaroth team work, or am I better off with Corvus to replace Astaroth as a take? Nope, team works just fine. Morgan's going to provide some armor penetration. It's going to counter Astaroth and Rufus. It's just fine. Yeah, Lefty River, this is just theorizing. How about the new ad expeditions that have been added? Who likes sets? We haven't, we'll talk about that in a second, too. If they break Hydra teams. Yeah, if they make Zhu, worse. Like, I can't imagine anybody's happy about this. Like, is anybody really happy about that? Is anybody saying, I would use this hero if only he attacked the 5th row enemy more often and only if he self-healed more? Is anybody really that concerned about Zhu? Whose idea was this? Okay, we're going to save that for an agility day. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It may break my Zhu. Lefty River, that is Iris. And that is Bitey. The demon frog's name is Bitey. Okay. Yeah. Somebody asked about the expedition ads. Let's go take a look at that. That's something that we definitely wanted to talk about today. So, are they in game? I haven't even looked. You know what? I probably need to update. Let's update the game real quick. He's not here yet. I don't have the update available here on BlueStacks. Maybe if he attacks back rank longer, he can take down Martha better. Maybe. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right. Yeah, so, interesting. Okay, so it's a 6 hour. So, okay, so you can do it, what? Once every 4 hours? I'm sorry, you can do it 4 times a day? You can do an additional expedition 4 times a day for watching a 30-second ad. Next just keeps adding ads watching the game. Only once a day? Okay. That's not too bad. If it's only once a day, that's not too bad. But if it, if I feel like I gotta log in every 6 hours to watch a video, that's gonna be troublesome. Only shows up once a day? Okay. All right. So, an okay addition. I'm not too excited about it. It's fine. It's a fine addition. Does it make sense that you can max out a hero and make him weaker? I agree. Yes, Destiny 2 is being brought back up online. I know what I'm going to be doing. All right. So, Luke Killers and Lucilis. And I'm pretty sure we fight both of these guys every single week. So, we have Celeste, Nebula, Orion, Leon. Did we win both of these fights last week? I think we did. No, we lost to Lucilis. Okay. So, Celeste, Orion. So, same lineup using Sebastian Isaac. Okay. Let's go. Oh, meant to change the pet. Uh-oh, meant to change the pet. Sorry, Astaroth, don't die. How much would Nexters earn? It's hard to say. Really, Isaac is too strong. Okay, so against Lucilis, we did... It was Yasmine, Isaac. It was the same lineup. Let's see. All right, so we used Helios, Nebula. Let's watch last week's fight. If Charlie does arms day at the gym, we should be able to get the benefits of seeing his guns not getting weaker. I've kind of switched everything up to calisthenics. I've been really enjoying calisthenics a lot. All right, so my Helios is still too weak. Like after I finish leveling up my Yasmine, I really need to start dumping a lot into Helios. I really need to get him stronger because he is just... He's frequently dying to the first round of attacks from Yasmine. I leveled up Amira. Man, I feel like I really need to level up Amira too. So it really was just Yasmine. I wonder if I should swap Kai for Faceless. Or do you think that would charge... Well, that would push my Nebula away. Maybe I should add in Kai instead of Nebula. Martha or Jorgen? Okay. Okay. Let's do both. Let's do both. Martha and Jorgen. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I'll happily have her attack my Kark every single time. Happily attack my Kark. Big stuns. Goodness. Didn't do it. That's not it. That's not it. Dorian Kai. Can't figure this team out. Can't figure this team out. Bummer. Oh well. I wonder if maybe I should have gone tankless there. No, Celeste would have chewed me up. Yeah, that was a very strong Yasmine. That person's Yasmine is kitted out. It's got to be. Yeah, 153k. 153k. It's a tough Yasmine. We're looking at potentially two completely maxed out heroes here in Yasmine and Celeste. They're not maxed out, but they're very close. Maxed out heroes are like 160k now. Strong team. 120k. Isaac. Real strong team. Real strong team. I think that... I think it's a... Yeah, I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I can do. Lulu Titans at 5th element. Oh, Ready Player One. That'd be hilarious. Perfect. Lulu Titans. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of cool. Dang. Ashish Rot? I think so. I think that they're going to add those in soon. If I had to guess, I would say that they're going to add those in very soon. But I don't know for sure. I don't know anything for sure. Chance. Let's see. Let's jump in here. There we go. 150k means they are deep into the Warrior Ascension level. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things that... Let's see, we'll pick up that. I may just have a hard time defeating that team with the heroes that I have altogether. We may need to set up like a max testing and see what we can do. I'm going to use Sebastian. There we go. How about a little max testing against that guild team? Yeah, we can. We can. Let's get this knocked out. Mike D, my Helios is too weak. That was the problem. You know, that's really the problem. That's really got to be the problem. My Helios dies too quickly to very strong Yasmines still. I need to get more health and more magic attack in. That's really the problem. Helios, Iris, Martha. Max testing and RNG. Yeah. We'll try it out. Let me clear this bottom route here, and we'll test it out before we call it a day. I'm very hungry. Very hungry. Amira, you know, Amira would be good. Yeah, let's do it. Still, I'm an advocate of a 5th Titan to each existing element, and I think every element needs a healing effect. Okay. What's a better idea, to get Astaroth to 70k or max out Corvus? I mean, a maxed out hero is going to be more potent than a 70k hero for sure. Like if those are the two options, then a maxed Corvus for sure. If you have Merlin on her to keep the spheres up and put her in Dorian's aura, she can survive. Her? Helios? Helios is a guy. But yeah. I mean, I guess I could use Dorian. My Dorian's pretty weak, although, you know, I don't really need Dorian to be alive. Let's see. Sorry to ask, but everyone, what's the time in Japan? What we have, 2 a.m. UTC. Everyone knows what time it is. I don't know what time it is in Japan right now. I sure don't. It's not 2 a.m. UTC right now, but 2 a.m. UTC is... It's at 9 p.m. Central Time. Okay, Yasmataz with Kane. With Mara. Celeste with Axel. Martha had no pets. And then Astaroth has Oliver. And the team pet is Axel. Okay, so if we just do like we think that was gonna work, I bet you it's gonna be just fine. Helios with Merlin, Nebula, Faceless, and Kark. This is correct. So this is what I thought was gonna win last week, but didn't win. And I died because my Helios is too weak. See, a properly leveled up Helios makes this fight completely a non-issue. There is a likelihood here that Sebastian would be the better choice than Nebula to increase my resistance to the mass silence that I'm getting here. But see, I mean, like, it's such a non-issue here. Okay, I did not mean to copy Astaroth there, but that's okay. I'm having different troubles now. Got a minute left. I think I should have put Biscuit on... I think I need to put Biscuit on my Astaroth. Because now this... The first time I was losing because of a maxed out Yasmine. Now I'm losing because of a maxed out Astaroth. Oh my gosh. Alright. Astaroth with Biscuit. Helios with Merlin. Let's do Sebastian instead. Sebastian just seems like the better choice. Although I don't think that I'm really concerned about the silences too much. But we'll just keep at it here. But then at the same time, it looks like Sebastian wouldn't matter because you can't, even a physical hero can't ult if they're silenced. So Sebastian probably isn't the play. Morgan is probably actually the play here. Morgan or Amira. It's definitely not Sebastian. Freaking Astaroths with too much health. Oh my gosh. Why that stupid skin for Helios? Somebody ban Ryu. He's got to go. Die, Martha, die. All right, we're going to copy Martha here. Just too strong. Maxed out Astaroth, too strong, guys. Okay, so it's definitely not Sebastian. It's definitely not Sebastian. Do we even... I mean, Astaroth is the wrong tank for this fight. I think everything else is fine, but I think Astaroth is absolutely the wrong tank for this fight. Helios is the play. Let's try Amira. I don't have an Amira leveled up, but let's try her. I'll use Biscuit. I'm not sure why she attacked Kark there. Yasmine isn't even the problem. Oh, I countered my my faceless. Okay, so it's not Amira. Seb can prevent silence. Is he trying to kill with Isaac with the mage team? No, no, no. Biscuits with Merlin. Yeah, we'll just keep using Axel. Kai instead of faceless. I'm worried about charging Isaac too fast. And I need the armor penetration. I'm sorry, I need the magic penetration on Helios. Helios is so tanky when you get him leveled up. That's kind of wild. She's surviving better. It's kind of weird that she's surviving now. Like, what changed? Silence lock forever, man. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, D. Warman. I shouldn't use a mirror in Helios. Ah. I don't know what's happening here, but that's not the team. Maybe I should be using Nebula. I don't know. Iris charging Celeste? Yeah. But those Faceless and put Seb in the last team? How about lose Faceless? Just lose Faceless? Okay. Kark Tank? Kark Tank kind of gets chewed up by Celeste, though. And really, without any magic penetration, Helios is kind of weak against the rest of the team. Armor penetration and critical hit, though, for Kark. If only he attacked faster. Is Astaroth the weak link here? Is Astaroth the weak link? I think he is. I think Astaroth is the weak link. Stack those armor buffs as much as we can for Corvus. Keep him alive. I'm not sure who I just copied there. Yeah. We can use a little bit of heals. That's fine. I'm not sure why I'm using ults while the enemy has the freaking armor buff up, but that's okay. Got a whole minute left. Is this enough? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Reduce some armor a little bit. Stupid Astaroth. Okay, enough of that, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. We gotta learn. We gotta learn better heroes to level, I guess. Corvus, better tank. Maybe Aurora. Maybe Iris. Maybe Amira without Helios. Amira without Helios would have done it. A lot of different variations. You need armor penetration to kill Astaroth? Maybe. Maybe. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means we are live streaming at 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. Never use Aurora. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We did have 2 new members today. Thank you so much for joining the YouTube Guild. Like I said, reach out to me on Discord. We'll get you into the super secret hero channel. Yeah. And we will we'll see you all tomorrow. Taco Tuesday. I think I'm going to go get some tacos. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.